Welcome to The American Dream. I'm your host, Odamis Martinez, and today I'm at Palm Cottage, the oldest home in Naples. Are you ready to go back in time? Let's go. Hey, John, how are you?
Good to see you. Yeah.
So today I'm here with John Telischak, Director of Museums and Collections with the Naples Historical Society at Palm Cottage. John, I can't wait for you to share with us all about Palm Cottage. Please.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, welcome to Historic Palm Cottage. The house here was built in 1895. So we are a museum you can come visit, and this is on the National Register of Historic Places, actually for two reasons. One is this funny looking rock. The outer walls here are made of tabby mortar concrete.
Solid.
Which if you've ever been to St. Augustine, you've been to the Castillo de San Marcos, it's also made of some of this material as well. And also we had a Pulitzer Prize winning writer, Mr. Henry Watterson, who stayed here quite a bit. This is kind of unofficially his house.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the history, but we are basically the central voice of Naples history. We're the oldest house in Naples, and this is where Naples began, right around here. And this house in 1895 was built as an annex for Hotel Naples, which opened up in 1889. And it had 16 bedrooms, 2 parlors, and a kitchen. And it was basically a hunting fishing lodge. So people who came here to go hunting and fishing in the early days. But yeah, when you visit here, the house here is decorated in period decor, kind of have different rooms. And the idea is that you walk in a room, it's more like, you know, someone just stepped out. I mean, you can see these glasses and everything here. And we have things kind of spread out here, but it's a vehicle for telling the story of Naples history.
So what can people expect when they come to tour Palm Cottage?
So, I mean, you can take a tour of the house, the cottage here. We offer self-guided and, guided tours. We're volunteer-based. We're a nonprofit. And so you can visit the cottage Tuesday through Saturday and take a tour of the house. We have a lot of events too, as well as special events during season. So there's a lot of fun stuff going on here. We have a walking tour as well that we offer on Wednesday mornings during season. When you pay to come take a tour here, whether it's a walking tour, house tour, it's going to a new, stain for the floor or new paint for the walls and just restoration, because this house always needs a lot of work. I mean, old houses require a lot of maintenance. So your fee, actually, you can feel good about doing that. It comes directly to helping out making this place, preserving it.
Which is very important.
Yeah, very important.
Do that.
Yes.
So John, there's a house right next door that the Historical Society acquired. Are we gonna go check it out?
Yes,
tell us all about it?
We got that house right of first refusal from the owners who were kind enough to offer that to us. And basically, what do we do with it? And the idea is when you come here, you take a tour, but now you can come visit our Smith exhibit hall, as we call it. And it's a lot of interactives, a lot of cool stuff there. So let's go check it out right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
Okay, thank you. So John, there's a lot to see and cover in this exhibit as well.
So Smith Exhibit Hall, as I mentioned before, we were lucky enough to get this house and we decided to turn it into an exhibit hall, kind of enhance people's, experience here. Besides taking a tour here, just visiting, doing a self-guided tour, you can actually come here and you have a lot of interactives and there's a plethora of things to see and do here. It's what most museums do today. You have, panels with information, you have artifacts, you have a lot of interactives here.
Yes.
So we cover various topics that we don't necessarily touch entirely on during the tour. So like Prohibition in Naples, which was a big deal, big part of American history, but our local history as well.
So we do have some history in Naples.
We do have lots of history, yes. Yeah. Just a little bit, right?
Just a little. Just enough, okay.
But yeah, there's quite a few interesting things here. The one thing about history I always feel is important is that, it shouldn't be boring. Anybody ever met who didn't like history? It's two reasons. All they heard was names and dates.
Okay.
Those are important, but it's really stories. What did people do? What did they eat? What did they wear? What were they thinking? How were larger events affecting them? And you can learn that here. And people find that connection. It doesn't matter what era of history or where it is in the world, you can find connections that way, which I always find so exciting.
Great, all about connections, yes, definitely.
Yes.
So I see bananas over there. What's happening over there?
So that's the edible garden. Okay. So, and actually the garden here, the Norris gardens have different quadrants of this. We had some very generous donors who purchased this land when it was being eyed potentially as a parking lot, and they did this about a decade ago, but we're very lucky and very appreciative of that. But yeah, the edible garden are plants that they may have grown at the hotel. There was no Wynn's Market back then or Publix or anything else. So basically, you had to grow your own food and the hotel was no different. So we're lucky we live in a climate where you can do that. So bananas, different citrus fruits, different herbs and things growing there as well. But you also have like a scent garden over there. You've got our palm garden here, obviously. And then we've got what we call our pioneer gardens. So it's just plants that do very well here. Some of them are native species, some of them are species that are non-natives that just do well here. So kind of plants are a great way to teach people about history too. And
Of course,
so,
yes.
And yeah.
This is what I love about Naples. It's not just beautiful, it's the story and the history that really bring it to life. Until we meet again, I'm your host, Odamis Martinez, and this is The American Dream.